So, let's talk about the Doctor Who Christmas special that's upcoming, Joy to the World. I keep forgetting that this is a thing. Does anyone else keep forgetting that? I keep thinking I'm having to wait until next year for season 2. I keep forgetting about the Christmas special. Until just recently, because it has been, they've been talking about it more. I guess, trying to market it, hype it up, remind people about it. Gotta be honest, I'm not overly enthusiastic about it. I'm much more excited about the colorization of the War Games, because I love the War Games. I'm curious to see what they do with it. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like in color, the edit. I'm just curious. And I love the War Games. And I love the Second Doctor. Whereas this, I don't know, season 1 was okay, honestly. I mean, in the sense that there's about 4 episodes in it I liked, and then there was about 4 episodes in it I didn't, with the finale being one of the worst finales the show's ever had. Such a letdown. Very deflating. If I ever had to describe how I felt about the season finale, Empire of Death, in one word, it would be deflating. I just felt so deflated afterwards. It's such a letdown. And it was so obvious to see it was going to just be a big reset button, which to me just removes all the stakes, honestly. So, and I feel like since the numbers were so low, I think they're doing everything they can to remind people about the Christmas special. I did not care much for the trailer. I don't like them bringing the Silurians back. I don't like the modern design of the Silurians, to be honest. I much prefer how they look in Classic Who. They look a little too human in the face with the human eyes for me in Modern Who. And then the Silurian wearing the business suit, I just can't take it seriously. I just cannot take that seriously. When I saw the trailer and I saw him in the suit, just kind of all scared, I just laughed. And maybe that's supposed to be a funny scene, but I think I was laughing for the wrong reason. I was just thinking of how good Doctor Who and the Silurians is, and how good the Sea Devils is, and how good Warriors, well, all right, I won't go that far. Warriors of the Deep is pretty bad. This could be better than Warriors of the Deep. We'll see. Aim high. All right, our goal is to be better than Warriors of the Deep. That's not exactly a high bar. I can step over that bar without much effort. Just kind of, okay. Watch this. Watch this. If this story limbo's under that bar, I'm just giving up. And then I saw the trailer with the T-Rex. I'm getting into spoilers. Yeah, if you're trying to go into Joy to the World blind, you probably don't want to watch this video. I did see the little sneak peek they did with the T-Rex at the end. I don't really know this actress playing Joy. I'm guessing she's a big deal in Britain. I don't know who she is. I haven't seen enough of her acting to think whether her acting's good or not. But apparently it's a big deal. They got her in Doctor Who. I'm in the States. I don't know all the British actors. But the synopsis, I don't like the fact that they've leaked the synopsis. Now, I think it's fascinating the one tease Stephen Moffat did, because this is definitely a Stephen Moffat episode. I'm going to be honest. It just has Stephen Moffat episode written all over it. Like, all over it. I like the little tease he gave, like, where he said, imagine a hotel branch or company or franchise that discovered time travel and basically tried to book all of their rooms, like, all throughout history. That's a fascinating idea. That's a very Doctor Who idea. I think there's a great idea here, and if you had given Terrence Dicks, Robert Holmes this script, you'd get an amazing story out of it, because that's a fascinating concept. It really is. Very Restaurant at the End of the Universe, kind of, in a way. And I think there's a lot you could do with that. I don't know what I think of the execution from what I've seen. I will be watching the episode, of course. I have Disney Plus. I'll probably watch it when it comes out. I'm trying to approach it with an open mind. But I'm not enamored with it. It just hasn't reached out and grabbed me yet. I keep forgetting it's a thing, except for the fact the past week or two it keeps coming up, on the internet. I'm not overly excited about it. It's more just, Yeah, I'll watch that when it comes out. And again, I liked some of season 1. I'm not one of these people that are just like, season 1 bad, Russell T. Davies 2 era bad, Shooty Gatwa bad. You know, I'm not one of those people. Shooty Gatwa, I have some issues with his Doctor, but he's also truly had some great moments. I mean, Shooty Gatwa brings an energy to the role, which I can appreciate, and he's definitely had some really good scenes. But some of the things about his Doctor, like him crying all the time, stuff like that, I have problems with. He is one of my least favorite Doctors thus far, but I am looking forward to seeing what he brings to the table in season 2. I did like Ruby a lot, especially in episodes like 73 Yards, where I felt like Millie really carried that episode well. I think she's an interesting companion. As much as I want a non-modern day companion, finally, I still think she's pretty good. And then I enjoyed several of the stories, like Devil's Cord was good. Boom was good. I loved 73 Yards, and I loved Dot and Bubble being my favorite of the season. But then I didn't like Space Babies. I didn't like Rogue. Legend of Ruby Sunday, how good it was going to be was dependent on how well Empire of Death followed it up, and it didn't. Empire of Death was highly disappointing, very bad episode. And because of that, Legend of Ruby Sunday doesn't really do much for me other than that bit at the end when Sutekh is revealed, which is a great reveal, and I love having Gabriel Wolf back. And then the Church on Ruby Sunday I thought was okay. I enjoyed it. It didn't blow me away, but it was fine. You know, mid-tier. You know, C plus maybe. So, yeah, I'm much more excited about the Classic Who stuff. I'm far more excited about the War Games being colorized. I'm far more excited about learning what the next missing story that's going to be animated is, like maybe the Smugglers, the Savages, the Space Pirates, Wheeled in Space. I want to know what that's going to be. And I'm much more excited about finding out what the next collection box set's going to be. More, I think 99% it's going to be Season 7. I love Season 7. I'm ready for that announcement. I'm much more excited about what's going on in classic Doctor Who than I am about the Christmas special for modern Doctor Who. But I will be watching it, and maybe it will surprise me and impress me. I'm keeping an open mind. So, Joy to the World, what are your thoughts on it so far? Are you excited about it? Or are you more excited about other stuff going on in Doctor Who? Comment down below, and let's talk about it. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me on that. I have a P.O. box down in the description if there's anything you'd like to send me to look at and review. A link to my Amazon wishlist is down there. A link to my Amazon UK wishlist is also down there. I want to give a shout out to a couple of my top tier patrons, Sam Venning and Colin Coney. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons, all of my YouTube members. Very much appreciated. Most importantly, thank you for watching.